Okay, I'll try to find one more cave and then hope that makes me lucky. No, I can't say any creatures by name because they it would be the same type or they are categorized as predators and they look like there is different types and they are always very well, they can be dangerous. You can kill them, but they can be dangerous. They can do a lot of damage to you. They can surprise you because sometimes they attack you without you have seen them, and you're not bound for actually shooting them or anything. But you learn the types. They're not always predatorial when, even though it's that type of creature, but you learn to be careful when you see them. Taming creatures is relatively easy, so the funniest to tame is flying creatures. I can tell you, because then you can get a flying mount. That is actually quite funny. But I don't do a lot in taming creatures. I don't always really see the point. But at some point I came across one which looked pretty much like my dog, and I thought, I want that. So yeah. These hazardous flora underground can be dangerous because they chuck toxins at you and you lose your orientation totally when that happens. Just a word of warning, always clear out around where you are. But yeah, creatures is not so much something I deal with, but again, you can. Again, you can also play like a farmer. You can have your own crop, and you can milk animals and make food out of it. So you can become a chef. There is so many possibilities, and I can tell you that's not true. I can show you with the next one I see. You see, sometimes I hear them before I actually see them. There's another type there that's not as bad. It snaps, but I can't get any further here. That one is not. Those normally is hidden in the high tall grass, and you step on them and they snap you. But they are, yeah, they're just an annoyance. But well, that's one thing. No Man's Sky comes with updates relatively frequent, so, and they are all free. And the game has changed so much over the last 7 years, so what it released as and what it is today is very different. But it's become so much better. As I said with the tutorial, see, they are there. My mouse is out here in the side, so I don't know. Maybe it is correct, I don't know, but I might have touched it with my avatar. Maybe you can sneak around them. But the problem is when you step on them. So no mouse on. It actually looks like it's correct. I can't go any closer without mousing on it. Maybe it's correct. Yeah, now I put mouse on and then you might have something there. Okay. But I'm not sure if you step on them, for instance, they might still aggro there, but if you're right, then you can sneak past them. That's good to know. But that only helps if you can see them, though. The problem is with what you can't see. And as I said, if you step on them and they start no, there might be something in it, so that's actually good to know. But I would say the problem in the past for me has been I came into caves by accident, fell through a hole or something and fell down in a cluster of them, and they chucked their toxins, and I got very disorientated and walked over to the next bunch of them and probably stepped on them, so I have gotten respect for them, and that's I mean, I say that with a lot of things in the game is don't fear it, respect it. This is not going my way, and that is just a shame. getting extra nanites from this planet. I can see that's coming. Or going. Not a problem. Yeah, this is better than falling down. Okay. The ship is there. I don't know. This seems... am I wasting my time? I don't know. And it doesn't really matter. As long as you have fun, it doesn't matter what you do with the game. And the good thing is... fuck off. Sorry, my language. As I said, certain things hide in high grass, and that's in long grass. That is always... You should actually always just do a scan and say, oh, there's one there. Okay, he's visible. But yeah. So... I actually think I give up on that animal. I feel I have other things that is better to do. Yeah. I should probably continue with what I was doing. The only thing is I will have to go to the space station here first. Say if you're up for a real challenge, then try to play No Man's Sky in VR. Okay, take care, but feel free to pop in another time, and if you have any questions or anything, I'm happy to try to help. So, I had a mission that was actually quite good. So I just said that there is no scripted things to do. That is, of course, a little bit of a yeah, thank you, and yeah, feel free, and you are always welcome. If you have questions or comments, I'm always open to that. And my schedule is actually, it's only today I don't stream. No, my schedule is actually quite accurate, so I normally do something else on Wednesdays, but I couldn't do that today, so that I decided to stream instead. So I needed an atlas. He was up there. And that is a system I'm not allowed to go to, so I can go there, do the atlas, and leave again. Bye. Take care. That goes to everyone else, that if you are new to the game or don't play at all, but have questions about it and is interested, feel free to ask. I am very happy to answer whatever I can, and if there's something I don't know, I will tell you. I don't know anything worse than people who sent other people out on a wild goose chase because they didn't know the answer. I have tried that more than once. So I will be very honest about if I know or don't know. And to be honest, there's a lot of very experienced people coming in here sometimes as well. So if I don't know it, they might know it. So we got that. We had what we needed for that. So that was kind of good. We are slowly, if I don't start chasing creatures on planets, moving to the Atlas mission as well. And I don't give spoilers because I think everyone should have the opportunity to kind of explore what it is you experience. So what's the next one? Kick. I would like a Viking on the way. Thing is in the first 20 to 30 hours of gameplay, you use that to actually gear up, and space stations is actually quite important in that matter. I still wish that you could capture the pirates. Yeah. So I'm invited on board. That's very nice. What is the freighter actually? B. Oh, okay. So I'm going to take the reward because I already have a freighter, and that will stay for now. It will change later, but that's another story. Again, I don't want to come with spoilers. But when you come aboard a freighter, take a look around, because there might be something you can pick up. Or not. That's not always certain. Oh, this one don't have anything we can pick up. It's fine. Now I'm so annoyed. I fly out and then I shoot it down. No, I don't. That's not my way of playing either. But how much money do I have? I am on my way, so... So I would say there has been changes after the last couple of updates, and that means some of the missions has changed. Well, I'm going to take them, but I'm not going to do them right now. I have other things to go with. I soon have to go to my own freighter and store some of my goods. Okay, I need 250 phosphorus. That's actually a cheap slot for my ship, so I'm going to take the easy way out here. That's sometimes actually the easiest thing to do. So those I have here, this I take here, donate, service data, no, nothing there. Okay. There's things I don't mind. There's things that I don't mind. Oh, that's a good one. There's things I don't mind giving away, and there are things that I absolutely won't give away. And that's just how it is. There's things you find is more important than others, and that's what you hold on to. You wouldn't hear any complaint from me if you did that. Bum, bum, bum. This is kind of the usual thing that you find certain things more important. Did I actually try to sell anything here? I suddenly doubted whether I did or not. I didn't. It's not everything I have that is for sale, but certain things are. Even though I'm actually not really trying to make money. Even though that I kind of do go down that route sometimes, because I know you need money, and without money it can get a little bit dull. And I would say that was one of the hardest challenges I ever done. That was the no money on nanites spending. That really sucked, and it sucked in the matter that it was extremely hard to get anything. So I just continue with the random things here, because I don't have anything I feel I only need. Maybe I should take the chair. How did something further down get unlocked? That's kind of weird. Take this one up here. As I said, it's just money. It's only money. I got a milestone, so I'm going to pick up those nanites. I could sit to the next one, but so I have 2 fish. They were just sitting there and taking up space, so I do fish for getting the fish food, but it is rather to use it as buffs when I start exploring deep water planets, so but I also had it as a reserve if I really should need money. And I actually have a good investment in fish at the moment, so yeah. Don't go backwards. I want to see how many there's. One. You're sending one to kill me. I'm offended now. Jesus. Oh, there's more. Oh, yeah, it's hard. Yeah, that's fine. I actually have a mission I could sort out. Always check what the planet is before you land on it. It's a cold one. That doesn't really matter, but it's more if there is aggressive sentinels or something worth noticing, then I can only advise that you know what you're dealing with and know what you're doing. So I should probably make sure my cold protection is in order. Some natural things on planets look like almost buildings, and you get this oh when you see them, and then you realize no, it's not. So I need to hand in and of course always check what's on sale. Sometimes it's something which is actually useful. I don't know if there's anything I could sell or would sell. Actually, don't think so. But I can I can't because I don't have the recipe. Oh dear. So what have we got here? There's a hauler, C-class, shuttle A-class. There's another hauler C-class. It's not the most interesting ships here, which is fine. It can't always be the great and grand, but dark side. That's curious deposit. And I would normally be all over the place for them, but I actually kind of decided to stick with the Atlas mission as much as I could. And to be honest, it is to get through it as quick as I can. Atlas is what's a black hole for this? Would have sent me somewhere completely weird. So this is a gig system, so I'm only allowed to visit the Atlas interface and then leave the system. You keep saying I'm going to the center of the galaxy, but I'm actually not. Not yet, at least. I might eventually do. That one I can make as well. It's lovely when it's going easy. It's really frustrating when you have to go and find every little thing. So we'll say, for your own sake, when you do Atlas mission, make sure you have resources. Why am I taking these light bubbles? Well, I'm trying to get a little bit of extra words. I don't know if I'm going to need that. So I can go here and out out here and I can leave the system. I have to do that. So the next one is down there. And it's a Viking one. So I'm actually allowed to use the whole system, which is good. Before I go in, I have to check something. So I'll start with the Atlas. I think the next one is cadmium. I have that as well, but then it starts getting tricky. Cover burst, yeah. Over there. Okay. The further you get, the more words it seems you get as well, so I will just put one on there. That one is done. So that one. Now I realized I actually had, no, that one I had in surplus. 7 things. I try to keep that I only have 1 stack, so that's this planet. That's not good. So I am actually trotting through the Atlas mission, and that was what I was doing earlier when I got killed. I actually was at the point where I had to, well, I was through the Atlas mission, so that's, yeah. I don't want that. I would like that, but I can't scan flora. So that is very simple. That is a no-go. Realized I have something to sell as well. That's very cheap wiring looms. Boom, boom. Going to no. Some things I don't mind handing over, but other things no. And I actually got a rank with them, so that might have opened the next one. Deuterium. I'm actually going to buy it because it can be very useful, I think. I might remember wrong, that's even worse. A, B, oh, they went. So as a traveler, could go and find a grave, but again, I am actually just doing Atlas now, so I'm focusing on that. A-class, how much? 4.6 million. Well, it has 30 slots, but I'm actually happy with things as they are. At this point, at least. So I have one to sell. Something to buy. So these I'm actually going to put them over here. And It is going on the side for now, but I will have them downwards when I get all my slots. I'm going to call the anomaly as well, because I do want to have 2 slots in each system, especially as I'm bound to only go to one type of systems where I can use everything. Now I'm going to do a little bit of a funny thing. When you earn Quicksilver, you can get a lot of, well, odd things. And it's things for your base or whatever you like, and it actually opens on all your saves. So these I have bought on my main one, and that means I can get them on all saves, and that's actually quite nice thing. And you can see there's things for your base, decorations, posters. There is music for your beatbox. There's even titles for your tech. And so on. You can get things for your pets, and so on and so on. There's also things, clothes and stuff like that. So the funny thing is, I like to have polo on my ship, so yeah, I didn't actually spend my. I should have. I have 900. I'm not actually collecting them, but I might as well use them, because then I can pretty much. Oh, there's one for 500 and there's one for 400. Oh no, I don't want that. It's for some guilds. So I'm trying to get all of them, and keeps coming new ones. So that's. So whether it's one of these where you can continue getting new stuff all along, I don't know if it continues like that, but they are extremely nice with things. I actually stick with the upstairs ones at the moment. Yeah, I know I need to go to an Atlas one.